Most of you will notice that I have a very strange accent. That's because I'm French and I live in Paris, and I try my best to imitate an Anglo-Saxon accent, but I don't know which one, so you'll hear American words as well as British words. I don't really care about my accent, I just try to be as understandable as I can. I'm going slowly right now because it's the morning and everyone is thinking about their jobs and hanging on to dear life. And I am too, actually. And the second reason is my bike is still a bit cold. And it takes some time to heat up in the cold winter temperatures. It's actually almost spring now, but we get winter temperatures anyway because well, the weather sucks. Basically, that's the reason, I think. So I've got my winter gloves on, and the choke of the bike is almost all the way up when I start it, so it heats up quite quick. I know Mordeth said M13. You'll have a link on the video when I post it on YouTube, but I know he said that you can't push the choke all the way up. Yeah, I do agree, because it pushes the revs up to 2,500 or almost 3,000, but so yeah, it damages the engine if you do it all the time. But it's not that bad. I know, for example, I know some people that have the same bike as I do. Well, they have the non-S version, so without the thingy for the wind, that thing right there. I don't know how it's called. Anyway, they don't have it, but it's the same engine, it's the same bike almost, and they actually just start riding aggressively when it's cold, and they never had a problem. Because there's one thing too with those Japanese engines, is that they're extremely well made, so of course they'll have problems when the bike reaches like 20,000 kilometers, but it's not that bad, because they'll have some parts to replace, and the engine will lose horsepower, but they don't use horsepower actually, because they're fucking hell. They're riding in Paris, and you never go over 60, you know, or very rarely actually. Like, and that is the instance, for example, I'm at 70, and it's already really dangerous to do 70 in Paris, because you have a lot of blind corners, and it's really tricky, you know, those streets right there on the side, like that, for example. See, I have to brake, because you should always give way to the person on the right. Exactly, you should always give way to the person on the right, and if you don't, and there's a cop, he can stop you, and that's a hell of a problem, because you'll have to pay 135 euros, which is 135 euros, I think today it must be $160. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm getting passed by a truck. So I was saying, yeah, that you'd have to pay $160, and that's a pain, because I'm a student. I don't have much money. I barely have enough money to keep this bike going. Now, oh, I should say, by the way, I'm not into video logging because of the money. I'm not saying M13 and Sven are in it for the money, especially not Sven. But M13's not there for the money also. It's just, he's there for fun, I think. I do think he really enjoys doing vlogs. The thing is, M13, he sometimes says that he's tired and he doesn't want to make videos anymore, but I think it's like he's a vlogaholic. That's right, he's a vlogaholic. He gets pissed and tired sometimes, and because it must be frustrating. I don't know. This is my first proper vlog, so I have no fucking, I have no idea. But you know, I think after a while, after some time passed since the last recording, he must feel an extreme desire, I think, to make other videos and to talk about his life, and that's normal. I mean, you know, I would not be doing that if I did not understand the will you sometimes have to talk about you in your life, even if it's not too private, you know, even if it's just to show how you ride around a city or a town, and that's what I'm doing. And on the topic of what I'm doing, I was going to talk about why I got into vlogging. I won't deny that watching those two guys, Sven and M13, doing those videos really motivated me to do my own vlog. Just because I really think that it's cool. It's really cool to do it. It's a nice thing to do. And you know, do I need a better reason than this? I don't know. I think it's a reason enough. Not a reason enough. Reason enough. You'll have to excuse my sorry excuse for an English language, because I'm still French. You know, sometimes I make stupid mistakes, and you'll have just to go over them. And yeah, but I then found another reason. It's that my best ideas, they come to me when I'm riding, when I'm alone in my helmet. Sometimes I've got good ideas, and it's like a dream, you know. You think about it in your helmet, then you go on and do other things, like go to the university and try to learn about management, which is what I'm doing, and you forget about them. And you also have things to say that you forget about, and then you have no one. Oh shit, that's a yellow light. And you have no one to talk to in your helmet. Not that I feel alone, but instead of talking to myself, I figured I could talk to other people, unknown people. So that's the reason. That's the main reason why. Yeah, and this summer in June, I'm gonna be doing a trip to Scotland, from Paris to Inverness and maybe Kirkwall in Scotland, on my bike. It might be really great, you know. It might be really good. I'll be commenting on what I see, what I hear, you know, all of that, and look, and you know, showing you the highlands and whatever landscape we'll find. Riding in Paris is maybe not as dangerous as riding in Taiwan, but it's dangerous, believe me, especially when you're on such a big motorcycle, you know. And the only places where you have fun is between the lights. That's fucking terrible. It is. The only place where you can have fun is between the lights, and there must be like 3 or 4 turns in the whole city, and that's it. Which makes me a bad driver, actually, a bad rider. I'm not very good. I could be better at riding, but I'm not.